Yeah, I'm on the verge of graduating. I'm on the verge of graduating because I have 5 more credits, but I have to pay money for the last semester in order, which I don't have the money. So there's just 5 empty credits there. I talked to someone recently who was like, let's get together and work on that. I was like, what do you mean? Like, the only way to work on that is like, you give me money, which would be great. And he's like a hedge fund guy. And I don't know why I know him. Well, I do know why, because the coffee shops. You meet a lot of people as a barista, which is cool. But yeah, so he was like, yeah, you got to graduate. This is serious. Everybody who has their life together is like, you have to graduate. I'm like, why? Because I don't need to get hired with, like, I don't need to graduate in order to get hired. This whole degree was just the experience, and I've done the experience. The 5 credits would be like, great, you can take more classes, you can learn how to like paint better, which is great, and I do want to do that, but like, I'm not going to spend $9,000 or $5,000 to do it. At one point it was 9. I had to get that trimmed down. But anyway, so this guy was like, yeah, we're going to get you back in school. If he has some idea of how to do this, maybe he will find a loophole in the system to get me back in. But anyway, that's nice. It's nice that there's people who really want me to go back to school. But I'm in this state where I'm trying to take what I learned and was going to school for, which was film, and I only went to school because I was gonna not go. I wanted to do like painting, or I wanted to be an animator or a cartoonist, and that was a way of doing like some sort of art as well as comedy or something, like getting all those things in one. But it was too technical. But that was my entryway into thinking about going to art school. And then I found the school that I ended up going to, but I switched to wanting to focus on fine art, but I didn't have a portfolio to get into the fine art school under the umbrella of the university. So I had to apply to the film school with the intention of transferring, and I never did that. And I'm happy I never did that, because art, I was able to take those electives and then do it on my own time. But then film, I was just thinking like, this will be a fallback, which is a really weird fallback, but I guess thinking like I can get the technical skills to do something while I try and pursue a career in comedy or some sort of performing arts. And then by last year, I realized I really want to take it seriously, and I really want to like do like film stuff, movies specifically. I'm not really into like TV, but that could change. But it was really good that I stayed in it, because it was something that I was passionate about that I didn't realize I was passionate about. I thought it was like something that I would always be a fan of, but not a creator of, or didn't need to be a creator of. And now I realize it's something that I think I'm good at and able to do. But the dilemma now is like, because I feel capable in that area, I want to continue it, but I can't do that unless I feel like I'm also pursuing my comedic route. So yeah, that's it. It's just my classic like 4 or 5 lanes and not able to decide which one. But it'll all work out. I think I just need to, I think I had to figure out what was like what I truly, truly wanted. And I think being in school, working really hard on movies, or trying to at least, is like, was a way of me being busy with something, but not necessarily facing the reality of what I wanted to be busy with. So, but I just want to make art full time. That's it. Sometimes it gets too complicated where you like think of all these crazy things, but it's really just simple. I just want to like make art. And the problem is money, but yeah. I also don't care about I know you shouldn't make art with the intention of making money. I get that. That's the wrong way to go into it, especially if you want your art to be honest and everything. But I need to make money. Like, I want to make money. So I don't think it's totally bad to have your eyes on something bigger as you do something truthfully, you know? So I think that's the problem, is wanting to, or not the problem, but the challenge, like wanting to do something I care about, but wanting to do it really well and in a way that reaches a lot of people and is successful. And I'm not content with being like, oh, I'll do it and I don't care. I mean, I get like it shouldn't, like, would you, if no one ever saw it, would you do this thing? Yes, I'd still do it, but why would I not want, and like I want people to see it. Like that's such a funny analogy to me when people are like trying to help a person decipher what's important to them. Like, yeah, I would do it, but I would, like I do music, or I try to make music, or like I paint and stuff, and I don't know if anyone will ever see that. So yes, I do these things, but that's sort of beside the point because we live in a world where like anything can be shown to anybody. So I think it just comes down to the fact that I want to just do a lot of things. But yeah. Going back to school, I don't know if that's one of them. But I do want to graduate because I just want to make my mom proud of me. Well, I know she's proud of me, but she's like, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to go back to school. And she's like, yeah, you're going back to school, or you're paying back the loan I took out. Which like I want to pay that back. But I was like, that's true. She went through a lot to make sure that I like graduate and get a good education. So that's really important. But either way, I'm going to try and fulfill some sort of destiny or achieve things in a, large scale, hopefully. No, I will.